Hello, everybody. Good morning. I am Margaret Lowe. I'm president of AtlanticLIVE, and we are the team that brings the Atlantic journalism to life on stages across the country. And we are so glad to be here in New York for Aging Up, a day to explore what it means to get older, the challenges we face, the decisions we must make with each passing decade. And in some ways, the whole notion of what it means to age is changing. First of all, people are living longer. And think about this. The four leading contenders in the race for the presidency, probably the hardest job in the world, are 70 or beyond. The most powerful woman in Washington, Nancy Pelosi, is going to be 80 early next year. Not bad. And a dynamic trio, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Martin Scorsese, all 70-something cultural icons for decades, have just delivered one of the most acclaimed movies of the year, The Irishman, which opens in a limited run in theaters just this week. So the list goes on, and it's inspiring and lovely to think of myself as a young woman of 60 thank you, with many chapters ahead. I should say, I don't always shout from the mountaintops that I'm 60, but it actually feels quite appropriate this morning. We also know that with longevity comes real consequences for how we navigate our lives, our families, our finances, how we save for retirement, if that ever even happens. And it comes with real consequences for society. At home, multiple generations often live together, caregiving for children and our elders can be a double burden. At work, I don't know about you, but at our Atlantic offices, we now have boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, and Gen Z, 4 generations working together. And so how do we make the most of this vibrant diversity? We're also going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about ageism, finding meaning later in life, in work, and in love. These are such rich topics, and we have a magnificent day ahead. Before we roll, I want to take a moment to recognize those who made today possible, and they are AARP, Genworth, Gilead, and Capital Group. And to kick us off, I'm delighted to welcome Capital Group's Mike Van Wyk. He's Vice President of Customer Research and Insights, and he is here to share a few words. Mike?